beat up my little sister in front of my mother's house, okay? Yes, my little sister. A little background, different little scenery, you feel me? And I feel like this whole little scene goes with my little fit or whatever. It makes me look big, but I ain't big. I got a big old booty though. Around this time, I was dating this boy named Light Skin or whatever, and if he's interested, he's gonna show you that he's interested. You don't even gotta do the most. You forcing shit. I don't like that. Literally not that serious. You don't even know him. He didn't even take you out on a date yet, sis.
We gon' slay, right up a check, we getting paid, cash stay blue, diamonds do too, take no L's, only blunts to the face, car no roof, bitches stay thirsty, I got the juice, I just be posted, giving me views, you giving me looks, I'm giving you moves, true, say true, doing what we.
What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's your girl Top Notch. I'm gonna need all my pretty girls and all my bosses to tap in and subscribe. I know that's right. And if you're a turn subscriber, hey friend, oh what's up? Okay, so as you guys see by the title, I'm gonna be doing a story time about how I beat up my little sister in front of my mother's house, okay? Yes, my little sister. She got these hands, okay? But in order for the story to make sense, I'm gonna have to give you guys a little background story. But before we do that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Top.Cyrus. Okay, so when I was in high school, I met this girl that was 2 grades lower than me. She was either 2 grades lower than me or 1 grade lower than me. I really don't recall because that was literally years ago. But she was like 2 grades lower than me or 1 grade lower than me, and I used to call her my little sister. We were really cool when I was in high school. Once I graduated, we haven't seen each other, we haven't spoken to each other, but we did have each other on Instagram. So you know, she would show me love under my pictures, I'll show her love. So fast forward to January 2019, this is when the story took place. She reached out to me via DM. We was talking through DM on Instagram. He was like catching up or whatever, so we decided to link up. And you know, we linked up a couple times, and around this time her birthday was actually coming up. So her birthday was coming up, and she was telling me all her ideas. She said she was having a hotel party and all this other stuff. So when we were discussing that, she also told me about a friend of hers, and I'm not gonna say exactly what she told me about this friend, but she told me that this friend lived in the same building as her, and it seemed like they were really close. Girl, if you're telling me that you're this close with this girl and you're telling me things about this girl, that says a lot about you and your character. Because mind you, yes, we did know each other since high school, but we haven't spoken or anything for years, you know what I mean? So for you to tell me personal things about your friend, that says a lot about you, and it says a lot about your character. So I definitely took some mental notes, and I'm like, okay. So yeah, so we spoke about her party. She told me about this friend of hers. Long story short, around this time I was also dating this guy, and we have history together. It wasn't like a new guy that I was dating, we have history. So I was dating this guy, and I decided to invite him to the hotel party. And so my friend did. So first of all, I need to give her a name. We're gonna call my little sister, because I considered her like little sis back in the day, you know, in high school, whatever. Yes, I used to little sis her because that's exactly what she was. But no, let me not even try to play her right now. Like back then in high school, like I fucked with her, you feel me? Like that was really, I really consider her like a little sis. Little sis, we're gonna call her so Jasmine is little sis, and then the boy I was talking to around that time, we're gonna call him Light. So around this time I was dating this boy named Light Skin or whatever, and like I said, we had history. We was dating at this time, so I invited him to the hotel party, you know. She was telling me to invite people, so I invited him, and so he invited his homeboy. He invited his homeboy, and homeboy is the main topic of discussion. Homeboy is main topic of discussion, so he definitely needs a name. We're gonna call him, and I actually told him that I was doing this story time too. We're gonna call him Muscles, okay? Cause muscle head ass. Cause that nigga is like he really built like that, you feel me? Light Skin invited his homeboy Muscles. Well, this is like his brother, you feel me? Like they're really close. This is like his brother. Light Skin also mentioned to me that Muscles just got out. Now if you don't know what I mean by that, you too young. So you don't need to know what I mean. For the people that know what I mean when I say that, he just got out. So I'm like, yeah, bring him. It's fine, he could come, that's cool. Now that I got you guys all caught up, now this is where the story begins. Okay, let's fast forward. This is the day of Jasmine's birthday hotel party, right? Hotel birthday party, whatever. This is Jasmine's hotel birthday party. It's the day of. So I come with my boo and Muscles, right? When we get to the hotel, we actually see Jasmine and her friends downstairs. They were checking in. We thought we got there late, but they was actually late. So we actually met up with them in the lobby. To the hotel, we meet them in the lobby, and I introduced my boo and Muscles to Jasmine. And so Jasmine introduces me to her friends or whatever, you know. We had a whole introduction in the lobby or whatever, so they check in, whatever. So we go upstairs. When we get upstairs to the room, Jasmine puts me on to her friend that she was telling me about. And her friend needs a name as well because her friend is definitely a part of this story. That's the reason why I mentioned her. Her friend is definitely a part of the story. So we're gonna call her friend, Red. Okay, so anyway, she told me how about this girl, and it was a lot of bad things. Okay, when we got upstairs to the room, my boo, which is, what's his name again, light skin, my boo light skin puts me on that Muscles is feeling Jasmine, you feel me? So of course what I do is I go to Jasmine. Yes, I did. I go to Jasmine and I'm like, yo, Muscles is feeling you, like, what's up? And let me mention, Muscles is a real handsome guy. He's tall, he's broad, he's handsome, you feel me? So I go to Jasmine and I'm like, yo, Muscles is feeling you. So I'm like, you know, you should talk to him. She's telling me that she's not feeling him, right? She had a whole attitude at her birthday party. She had a whole attitude. She said she's not feeling him, whatever. She wants no parts. She's not interested. So I let Muscles know. I said, yo, she's not interested, bro. But I'm like, yo, like, there's mad at her friends here. Why don't you feel me, talk to them? Like, there's mad females here. Ain't no reason to trip on Jasmine, you feel me? There's mad females here, and you just got out. Have fun, you feel me? Do your thing, like. So that's, I did tell him that. I did. Once Jasmine said that she was not interested at all, not even a little bit. This is what she was telling me when I first brought it to her attention, that Muscles wanted to talk. So with that being said, he asked me about Red. So when he asked me who Red was, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who shorty is. This is my first time actually seeing her. And I said, I let him know, like, you could definitely do your thing, like, you feel me? I did let him know that. He asked me about Red, and I didn't really exactly tell him what Jasmine told me about her, but y'all could put two and two together. I told Muscles, I said, yo, she'll be with it. She'll talk to you. That's all I'm gonna say, is she'll be with it. She'll talk to you. Y'all put two and two together. But anyway, so yeah, I told him, when he asked me about Red, I told him, I said, yo, like, I don't know who she is, but do your thing, you feel me? So he was like, nah, go talk to her for me, sis. Go talk to her for me or whatever. I got you. Don't worry about nothing. I'm gonna make sure she fuck with you, you feel me? So I go up to Red and I, you know, introduce myself. I'm like, yeah, you know, we met in the lobby, whatever. And I'm like, yo, my bro, like, he's interested in you. I'm like, what's up? So she's like, okay. She peeps who it is. You know, she peeps him out. She peeps who it is or whatever. And like I knew, or like Jasmine told me, she'll be with it. So she seen who Muscles was and she was interested, and so she told me to give him her number. So she gave me her number and I passed it on to Muscles. Now Red also mentioned to me that she wasn't staying the whole party, because I was telling her, I'm like, yo, go talk to him, you know, go vibe or whatever, you know, y'all should talk, you know, get to know each other. She did mention to me that she was leaving because she had a flight ticket to Muscles, and I gave him Red's number and I told him, you know, that she had to leave or whatever the case is, but she's interested. Now once Red leaves, Jasmine's whole vibe and attitude automatically changes. Mind you, like I mentioned earlier, she had a whole attitude. She was being mad stink, mad rude, like she was being so stink, mad stink. I was ignoring it though, because I know how it is when it's your birthday. You're stressed out, you want everything to be right, you're fixing your hair, you're doing your makeup, whatever. And she was actually getting ready at the hotel. Like everybody was there, the party was going on, and she was actually getting ready, putting up decorations. It was chaos, okay? So I don't know if that's why she was being mad, you know, stink or whatever, because there was a lot going on. And it just so happened that around this time Red left, everything seemed to calm down where she couldn't enjoy herself, I guess. But whatever, I'm just guessing, you feel me? I don't know. But her attitude changes once Red leaves, and now all of a sudden she's interested in muscles. So she pulls me aside and she tells me like, yeah, I'm actually feeling muscles. She comes out, she's mingling with everybody, she's mingling with muscles and everything. They had a whole photo shoot. They had a whole photo shoot. I have videos in my phone of that photo shoot. It was so hilarious. They had a whole photo shoot. He picked her up. It was a whole lot going on. It was a whole lot going on. It was a whole lot going on. They was being real flirtatious. It was a good time. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good time. So anyway, she pulls me aside and she tells me that she's actually feeling muscles. So I'm like, oh, I done gave him Red's number, and that's your friend, right? So I'm like, damn. Anyway, fast forward, me, light skin, and muscles ended up leaving, right? And as we're leaving, Jasmine pulls me aside and she's like, why all these on my man? Talking about her friends that's at the party. She's like, why all these on my man? And I'm like, I was stuck, because I'm like, maybe she just drunk, because did she not forget she was just saying, oh, he's not my type and I don't like him, I'm not interested. She was acting so bougie, so stuck up. She's not interested, he's not her type, this, that, and third. And now it's, why these my man? Once Red leaves, now you're so interested in him. Okay, whatever. So when she pulled me aside and said, why all these bitches on my man, she also told me to give Muscles her number. So I'm just, in my head, I'm just like, damn, like, I just gave him Red's number, you feel me? But I planned on telling Jasmine that I did that when she was sober, you feel me? So I was gonna tell her the next day that I did that. When we get downstairs, I ended up texting Muscles Jasmine's number. But as we were walking to the car, I also told him, I said, I know I gave you Red's number, but Jasmine is interested in you. So keep in mind that they live in the same building, and you could do whatever you choose to do. You'll figure out who you finna talk to. That's basically what I told him. And I also said, keep me out of this. I said that to both of them. I said, whatever y'all decide to do, keep me out. And I said that because if y'all don't know, I have a lot of brothers. I grew up around boys my entire life, you feel me? And I'm so used to my brothers trying to talk to my friend and them asking me to put them on with my friends and that. So I know how this goes. Crazy as I sound, maybe it doesn't sound crazy, because I think that's typical. Brothers always want to get with their sister's friends. So yeah, I say that to say, I know that sometimes it can get so messy and then you're stuck in the middle, you know what I mean? And so I told Jasmine and I told Muscle, whatever y'all decide to do, keep me out of it. Whatever y'all do is none of my business, okay? None of my business. Next day, I still have all the receipts from 2019, and this is me and Muscle's text messages, by the way, because this is where it all starts. I'm gonna put some of the screenshots up on here, but some of them I'm not, because like there's names in a lot of these messages, and I don't know, if I feel like blocking them out, I will put them up, but I'll put some of the receipts up for sure. Like I said, when we were leaving, she pulled me aside and told me to give Muscles her number. So I texted him January 18, 2019 at 4:02, and I texted him Jasmine's number. Next day, January 19th, I don't remember what happened, but I believe me and Jasmine was on the phone or whatever. I really don't remember how that whole thing went, but he texted me January 19th at 1:36 p.m. the very next day after the party and said, hey yo bro, LOL, what's she chatting about? I said, I'm crying. I said, she's pissed. He said, put me on. I said, she called me not too long. I can't even talk. She called me not too long ago asking me why the f got all her friends on IG. As I'm reading these messages to you guys, this is my first time reading them since 2019. So a lot of the stuff I probably really don't remember verbatim. So it's gonna be a surprise to me as it is to you guys. But I'm laughing because I'm laughing because one, I'm tipsy, but I'm also laughing because she was mad that he had all her friends on IGs. So that means once she told me that she wasn't interested in him, and I told him, you know, pick one of her friends, you know, go talk to her friends or whatever, he went and got all their IGs. He went and got all of their Instagrams. Like, what? That's not what I meant when I said go talk to one of her. I said one of her friends. You know me? I said one of her friends. He went and got all of her friends' Instagrams. Like, what? Mind you, it was only three. Was it three? It was only like four. It was only like 4 guys at her party, which was my boo, light skin, Muscles, the photographer, and Muscles and light skin ended up inviting some other boy that they knew that was in the area. It was only 4 guys, mad girls. So my whole thing is like, all those girls watched the Muscles go around and talk to everybody. This was a small hotel room. Like, you can see everything. You can see what's going on. But whatever. So he said, put me on. I said, she called me not too long ago asking me why all her friends on IG. I said, yo, you was being mad mean to him, and it's just Instagram. Because like I mentioned earlier, in the beginning of her birthday party, she was being so mean and so rude to Muscles. And then I also texted him and I said, but she's more upset about Red. She was like, she don't want to talk to anybody that has any type of interest in Red, because she know that girl is and know how she move already. I'm like, that's my fault. I initiated that. So I did tell Jasmine that I'm the one that initiated Red and Muscles speaking. So I did tell Jasmine that it was my fault. The reason that they even have any connection right now is because of me. I kept it all the way 100 with everybody in this whole situation. I'm all about honest, and I try to always keep it real with everybody. For me, anybody that's around me, I always try to keep it 100 and official with them. Like, yo, I'm the one that initiated the whole thing between Red and Muscles, so don't even be mad at him, you feel me? Now him adding all your friends, I have nothing to do with that. I didn't even know he did that. I didn't even know he had her friends on Instagram. He had all her friends on Instagram. So anyway, I told Muscles, I told her that it was my fault. I'm the one that initiated. I'm the one that initiated it. I thought you ain't want him, so I did that. She was not trying to hear it. The last thing I wrote, I said, she said, even though she was being mean to you in the beginning, you should have kept trying to shoot your shot and not trying to talk to everybody else. So he wrote the crying face and he said, listen, tell her to pop out with you next week. Me and light skin gonna take y'all out. At the time I was talking to Muscles, I was actually on the phone with Jasmine. So I did tell her, she was with it or whatever, so I told him. So this was the next day, January 19th, 2019. So I tried to call him and he didn't pick up, because he told me to call him when I was with her. So I called him and he didn't pick up. So then I texted him, I said, I'm with her, and he said he was doing something or whatever, he was busy. So I texted him back and I said, she has some words for you, that's why I called. He said, oh word, tell my baby chill. So I texted him back and I said, she said hi, cheater. And he replied, tell her to stop all that, never, she know I want her. So then I replied and I said, she said shorty Red liked all your pics, she thirsty as hell, that's why she didn't want to talk to you if you was interested in Red. She wants you to only want her and only her. From those text messages, you see, I was not capping about what Jasmine had told me about her friend Red, okay? Y'all see, I was not capping. She really felt some type of way about her friend. Now anyway, okay, so after I said she wants you to only want her and only her, he wrote the crying face and he said, tell her that situation clipped. I won't entertain her because I only want her pretty ass. Whatever, I told her that. At 42 p.m. I was on the phone with Jasmine and she was still upset about the fact that Muscles had her friends on Instagram still, and most importantly, she was really focused on the fact that Muscles and Red was still friends on Instagram, okay? So I wrote him and I said, yo, block shorty, LOL. And I told him who I was talking about. And I said, Jasmine just called me. Well, I'm on the phone with her right now and she's pissed, LOL. He said, LOL, what happened this time? So y'all heard what he said, right? What happened this time? I point that out to you guys to let y'all understand that this has been an ongoing problem since Muscles and Jasmine exchanged numbers or whatever. She's had a problem with this whole thing with Red and Muscles being friends on Instagram. You see, he's just said what happened this time, right? And I said, she likes you, stupid. She see that you liking all her friends' pictures. I told you she doesn't like talking to guys that likes that girl Red. And then he said, I stopped doing that though. And then I replied, I told you they live in the same building. He said, oh, nigga, I told you this. I told you this when we left the party. Like, I told you this. But he was so drunk, he probably don't even remember I told him that. So anyway, I said, she just called me. Like, did you not tell this nigga to block this girl? Y'all see, she's not focused. She's not focused on him being friends with all her other friends on Instagram. She's only focused on Red. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right? Keep that in mind. If y'all hear noise in the background, y'all know I'm outside. I try to give y'all a different vibe, a different scenery, but this is what comes with it. So I hope y'all don't mind, okay? If y'all don't like it, I won't do another story out here. But I'm doing it for y'all. Try to give y'all a different vibe, you feel me? And I'm a little tipsy right now. I'm drinking, I'm telling y'all a story because y'all deserve it, you feel me? I'm trying to show y'all love, you feel me? Mind you guys, it's cold out here, but I'm like, I gotta do it for my gang. I gotta do it for my gang. You feel me? I'm trying to give you guys a different scenery, different vibe, you feel me? Gotta do it for my gang. So I'm freezing out here for y'all, but I'm with y'all, you feel me? Because y'all with me. Okay, I think it's silent. I think we're clear now. Okay, so what was the last thing I said? Okay, so he said I did stop liking her shit though. So where's she getting this from? I wrote, so where's she getting this from? LOL, because she watching y'all hard. So he said, I don't know, LOL, on God, tell her to show you. I said, I'm still on the phone with her. So I said, block her right now. Because I was getting annoyed with both of them. And when in the beginning I told them, I said, oh my gosh, what? Okay, we're back. I had to wait till the outside noise calmed down a little bit because I don't want you guys to be annoyed when you're watching this story time. But I gotta be cautious of the background noise, you feel me? Okay, so after I said I'm still on the phone with her, block her right now, LOL. So he said, LMAO, damn, that's wrong though, I feel bad, like I'll just ignore her. So Muscles was not trying to block Red. He was not trying to unfollow her. I don't know, that had nothing to do with me, you feel me? There's but so much I could do. This is a grown ass man. I cannot control him, you feel me? Like, there's but so much I could do. And Jasmine was making it seem like I can control him, you feel me? Like, if I tell him to do something, he was gonna listen. No, there's but so much I can do. Yes, I'm your friend, I tried, you feel me? If he doesn't want to block her, if he doesn't want to unfollow her, that has nothing to do with me. I told him, I delivered the message, and that was that. You feel me? I said, if you want to keep the peace, you better block her, because she said shorty keep liking all your pics and she not feeling that. Mind you, like I said before, this is a girl that she chills with a lot. This is a girl that she lives in the same building with, you feel me? So they link up a lot, you feel me? And it's just so whack to me that you feel this ill about your friend. Like, your friend, you didn't say nothing good about this girl to me. You feel me? I don't know y'all relationship. Like I said, I'm just coming into this. Spoken to you in years. I don't know how you move. You feel me? This is all new. I graduated high school in 2010. We just linked up in 2019. So she doesn't know nothing about me. So her telling me about Red, and we're just now, you know, rekindling our friendship or whatever. You telling me about your friend, all those bad things you're telling me about your friend, you telling me your friend business, that's something I'm definitely keeping a mental note about, and I know not to tell you nothing about me. You feel me? I know not to tell you shit about me. I texted him and I said, it's reasons behind their story, that's why. So I was trying to let him know that the reason why she was going so hard about them being friends on Instagram is because they had history about a guy before, I guess. This is things that Jasmine is telling me. So after I wrote, it's reasons behind their story, he replied and he said, LOL, you gotta tell me to understand. They say nigga, huh? I said, y'all blowing mine. I said, it's just Instagram, bro. Just block her. Because she just looked at your page. I'm still on the phone with her and she just checked. I'm defending you and you got me looking like the bad guy. Muscles thinks this is hilarious, okay? He thinks this is so hilarious. He's writing all types of LMFAOs, crying faces, all that. So yeah, I told him, I said, yo, you need to block her. I said, whatever you do, they live in the same building, okay? Like, yes, you have both of their numbers, but they live in the same building and they're friends. They're friends, so they're gonna speak about things, you feel me? They talk about guys with each other. He said, I'ma do it, gosh. And then he replied, tomorrow, with a crying emoji. Like I said, Muscles thought this shit was so funny. Muscles, you play too damn much. If you watching this, you play too damn much. He was not taking this shit seriously. I don't blame him. He just got out, you feel me? He just got out. And I told Jasmine this too. That's probably why he thought this whole shit funny, because he just got out. He not taking none of this serious. It's like whatever to him. So back to the text messages. I said, bye. I said, I tried to help. I did my part. Y'all on your own, okay? From here on out, y'all on your own. Like, I'm done. I'm done. This whole back and forth is stupid. I'm done. It has nothing to do with me. Y'all figure it out. Back and he said, LMAO, I ain't doing, I'm chilling. She just gotta understand that. I said, no, you doing a lot. You doing the fucking most. You doing a lot. You doing a lot. Okay, so that was January 22nd. So the next day, January 23rd at 11:02 a.m. This is still going on. He writes me and says, your friend a dub, she doing too much. I said, what happened? Oh my gosh. And then I put the I put the slapping emoji and I said, it's dead not even that serious. That IG is not serious. I can't believe y'all are really arguing over Instagram. And I could not believe that. Like, y'all are literally going back and forth about Instagram. Well, not really him, her. Like, she was dragging this whole situation about being friends on Instagram. Like, it's not that serious. It's literally not that serious. You don't even know him. You don't even know this. They're going so hard about this whole Instagram thing when you don't even know Muscles. He didn't even take you out on a date yet, sis. He didn't even take you out on a date yet. Why are you so mad? She was dragging this whole situation and it was getting so annoying. Like, it's too early. You just met him. Like, why are you going so hard? Like, relax. You gotta sit back. Let him chase you, sis. Don't forcing shit. I don't like that. You forcing shit and I don't like that. You feel me? I'm the type of bitch, I don't force shit. I do not force anything. You feel me? If he's meant for you, he'll be for you. You feel me? You'll feel that energy. You'll feel that effort. If he's interested in your friend, let him do him. That means he's not for you. Why you going so hard? You forcing. I don't like that. You feel me? But anyway, so then he replied, she bugging. I think she unfollowed me. Yo, she tripping. So I was on the phone with Jasmine at this time when me and Muscles was texting each other. And after he wrote, I think she unfollowed me. Yo, she tripping. I wrote, I'm on the phone with her right now. She says she goes through this all the time with that girl. And she feel like y'all talking on the low. Because she know how that girl move. And she doesn't feel like going through that with her again. That's why she just wanted you to have no attachment with that girl. Do you see how... I said, do you see how she doesn't care that you have all her other friends on IG? She's only tripping about Shorty. I ain't gonna say. He said, okay. I understand. I'll unfollow her on God. I was gonna do it. Ask her if she want my IG password. I'm not talking to her on the low. I wouldn't play myself. That's what she not understanding. Nigga, I ain't that smooth. Nah, you not smooth. Nah, you not playing to this. Now you not a player to this shit. Okay. Bro, niggas kill me. Niggas kill me. So anyway, after he wrote nigga I ain't that, I said, okay, well now she's blowing mine. So and no, you shouldn't even have to do all of that. Give her your password for what? Y'all literally just started talking. I understand why she going so hard over you and homegirl, but it's really not that serious for her to be doing the most. She just said something to me that blew mine, so don't try anymore. Yeah, I don't really remember what Jasmine said to me on the phone, but she had to say something for me to tell Muscles don't try with her anymore, you feel me? I really don't remember what she said to me on the phone. Like, this happened in 2019. I don't, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or lie about what she said because I don't remember, but she had to say something for me to tell Muscles don't even try with her anymore, you feel me? And I also felt like she was blowing this whole situation way out of proportion. Man, if I unfollow her and she not talking to me, what's the point? Like, what? Basically, he was saying if he unfollows Red, what would be the point if Jasmine isn't gonna with him either way? So basically, Red was the backup if Jasmine didn't with him or whatever. So I said she OD just blew mine. No funny. I just hung up on her. He said, LMAO, what she insulted me. Like, just because you're mad, don't try to drag me in it and try to take your anger out on me, because I don't even play with you like that. He said, that's crazy. Shoot all the way out. So I honestly don't remember what she said, but like I told him in the text messages, she insulted me. So after this, once you disrespect me, I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, you feel me? So after that I said she really blew mine. I don't know why she's still calling and texting me because I'm not answering. He said LMAO, I don't know, man, she doing to it. What happened was Jasmine ended up going upstairs to Red's house, and I guess she asked Red about Muscles, and Red ended up showing her the DMs between her and Muscles. And I guess they was like commenting under each other's stories or something like that, but I had no idea that was going on. I didn't know none of that. Like I said, Muscles is a grown-ass man that has nothing to do with me. He's also not telling me his every move, you feel me? Like, I don't know what he's doing. This time Red and Jasmine is together in Red's apartment at this point, and this was at 12:10 p.m. on the same day. This started from the morning. This started in the beginning of the day, and now it's 12:10 at this point. So in between me and Muscles conversations, Jasmine and Red is calling me. Well, Jasmine is calling me. Like I said, I don't know Red, so Jasmine is calling me on FaceTime, and she's with Red. I'm asking me mad questions. She's doing the most. She was basically making it seem as if I knew that Muscles was talking to Red in the DM. I did not know that. This nigga's a grown-ass man. He's not telling me his every move, you feel me? So I said that I told her you ain't want her. So then I wrote, I don't talk to her. She knows why I took her number, LMAO. So she talking about, listen, leave me out of this, because no funny, I'll slap both of them. Bitches is messy. This is why I don't females on God, bro. So basically, when I was texting Muscles, Jasmine, I was on the phone with Jasmine and Red, like I said, and Red was making it seem like to Jasmine like she doesn't know why I took her number at the party. When Jasmine went up to Red, and I don't know what she asked her, whatever she asked her, Red was acting oblivious to the whole situation. Like, she didn't know why I took her number at the party. Like, she didn't know what the hell was going on. She was doing a whole bunch of capping, bro, a whole bunch of capping, and I was not feeling that. Like I said, I don't really know Red like that, you feel me? Well, I don't know her at all. I don't know her at all, besides the stuff that Jasmine told me about her. And basically she was making it seem like I was a liar. Like, it was weird. It was a whole lot of weird going on. Like I said to Muscles, like, this is why I don't, because it's messy. I grew up with nothing but boys, you feel me? And I just hate the way operate. Like, I can't relate. Like, I can't relate to a lot of these. Like, the way are, like, really kills me. Like, I literally only have like 2 female friends. Literally only 2 female friends. All my other friends are males. Like I just move different, you feel me?